Hi everyone, for tonight's Nightcap and review, I'm having an adult beverage, and tonight I'll be discussing Daggermouth by H.M. Wolfe. I did receive this as an ARC from NetGalley for the traditional re-release, and of course I'm giving my honest opinion. Here are the highlights and the content warnings. And my rating for this book is 5 stars. I had a blast reading it, and I can't wait to talk about it, but first, what's this book about? So this book is about Shadira, who is a Daggermouth, a mercenary who lives in Newfound Haven, a place without mercy that has been carved into rings where the masked elite live in the heart and people like her live in the boundary, made to suffer so the elite can hold on to power. Obedience is not a request, it is a demand, and those who try to rebel will die at the hand of the executioner Grayson, the heir and son to the presidency and who represents everything that is wrong with the system. So when a contract to kill him makes its way to her, she is more than happy for the chance to take out a monster and deal a blow to not just the system, but the family that has oppressed everyone. But when she misses, Grayson responds in a way that has the two of them facing a sentence of either death or shackled to each other in marriage. Now she's trapped in the corrupt heart with its executioner by her side, testing and watching her every move. But what she doesn't know is that beneath the mask, Grayson is a man that is caught between two worlds. On the surface, he's the perfect heir carrying out the will of his father. But beneath the surface, he is a man who's trying to do what he can for the people in the boundary with medical supplies and food credits as his own form of rebellion. While the two of them may have been forced together, their union may be the spark to burn the whole system to the ground if they could survive the secrets and betrayals of those around them. So, what are my thoughts? Again, I'm giving this 5 stars. Now, I had an absolute blast reading this book. It started off so strong where I was giving this book a 4.5, maybe a 4.75. But that second half and that ending were so good. I could not put the book down. It was my favorite part of the book, and I bumped it up to 5 stars. Now, I think the author also did an amazing job building out their world from the conflicts, the structures, the issues at play, and the people. I understood everything. We spend most of our time in the borderland ring as well as the heart, and we spend a lot of time with the POVs with people in those rings. There's a lot of POVs, but it's not confusing at all. But there's another ring that's in between the two of them for the cardinal ring. All these rings are pitted against one another, with the heartland being the masked elite, the cardinal being like the servant class, the workers, the agricultural workers, and factory workers, with the borderland being the slums. And they're all pitted against each other. And we see the different effects under everyone in these different rings under an authoritarian leadership with an increasingly paranoid leader. And of course, those that are affected the most in the most harmful ways are the marginalized groups. But we also see that not all that glitters is gold, and living in a gilded cage is still a cage. Now, something else I really enjoyed about this book is that it is a true enemies to lovers, where there are real issues and conflicts at play, and they are actively trying to unalive one another for most of this book. Now, Shadira is our female main character who is a complete badass and can hold her own and even kick Grayson's ass, and I absolutely loved it. Now, Grayson is the son of the president and has a lot of privilege, but we soon learn there's a real cost to that privilege. I also really enjoyed how in this book you can trust no one. There are double and triple agents. There are players in the game that you didn't even know were players that are the linchpin to everything, and I really enjoyed it. All these different factions have their own rebellions going on, their own plans, and now they have to come together, and reading their plans play out had me on the edge of my seat. Overall, I really enjoyed this book, and I can't wait for the next one, which I think the title was announced as Python, so I'm definitely going to check it out. Now, this book with beautiful sprayed edges will be available July 28th. Definitely check it out, and I hope everyone has a good night and happy readings.